Good evening. This is the second video of Prep on 7th Jan Shift 1 Mains 2020 chemistry paper. In the earlier video, I've discussed few questions. Continuing ahead, we'll discuss the next question. So let's see the fourth question in this. The question says hex 3-Y-nal on reaction with NaBH4 as the first reagent gives a compound which on further reaction with PbR3 gives next compound which on further reaction with third reagent is magnesium ether which further reacts with CO2 which further reacts with H+. This is the fifth reagent. Forms X. What is X? Now, as you all must be aware, first we have to write the structure. This is a question related to that is connecting many reactions. So first one is, again, hex means it should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the starting reagent, hex 3-Y-nal. NaBH4, what does it do? It reduces CHO to CH2OH. So the first compound would become, this should become CH2OH. So this will be this compound. And PbR3, what does it do? It's a halogenating agent. So it replaces the OH with Br. So this compound would, the next compound would become Br. So this is it. And magnesium ether, as we all know, it prepares Grignard reagent. So in the next step, that is at this point, the compound should become CH2 MgBr. In Grignard reagent on reaction with CO2, CO2 is like carbonyl group. So this Grignard reagent, this will break like this, it will produce CH2 minus, it will attack at this position. So it is going to produce this becomes C double bond O and O minus. Addition of H plus will turn it into carboxylic acid. So the final product X should be the question is a little bit lengthy, but it's pretty simple. Those who have practiced the conversions of different functional groups using different reagents well, they'll be able to do it easily. So it is this final compound is X. So the next question is, this particular compound is given. So it's an amine followed by a diazonium group, a diazonium chloride which contains SO3Na. These two on reaction gives X. X is what? Is it a lab test for phenol or acid-base titration indicator, food coloring or food preservative agent? Now, the difficulty in the question lies, everybody who has learnt electrophilic aromatic substitution, coupling reactions, will be able to produce this compound X. But what is X is the question. So this is a diazonium group. This acts as an electrophile. It attacks on the benzene ring. So this forms an azo compound. The azo compound formed would be, as you can see from this, it should be this N double bond N, because this group is attacking at this position, N double bond N. So this nitrogen anyways has the methyl group CH3 and CH3 followed by the SO3 minus and Na plus. So this is the compound that is produced, but some students definitely find it difficult to identify this compound. This compound is methyl orange. So once you know this is a methyl orange, you will be able to do the question easily. Methyl orange is an acid base indicator. That's the compound. Okay, the next question is, in which of the following Sadzev product is not the major product? So Sadzev product is formed as elimination product. So Sadzev product will give most substituted alkene as the product. So let's have a look at all these compounds. So Among all of these, elimination can occur here. In this alcohol, KOH and Br is there. Elimination can occur here also. In all these cases, this is the only possible elimination, so you don't have two options. In this alkene can be formed, and this is a major product. If you know about all the options, tertiary butoxide is a bulky base. The moment there is a bulky base, Hofmann elimination takes place but not Zaitsev elimination. That is, a major product would be through Hofmann elimination but not Zaitsev elimination. So the correct answer for this question would be C, because this gives Hofmann elimination as a major product. In all other cases, if only one product is there is no question of Zaitsev and Hofmann, and alcoholic KOH will produce more substituted alkene, which is nothing but the Zaitsev product. This will produce double bond here, which is in conjugation, so this is also not Zaitsev product. This is also Zaitsev product. So here double bond will be produced here, which is a Hofmann product. So that should be the right answer. So the next question is about this matching. So while doing this matching, I can suggest one thing. You can go ahead with what options you know. Ascorbic acid is vitamin C, and vitamin C causes deficiency of it causes scurvy. So if you do this, and thiamine is a B vitamin and deficiency of it causes beriberi. So if you know these two details, you will be able to choose among the options. Further details you should be knowing. This is a theoretical type of question. I have been suggesting students to read the NCERT in detail because such type of questions also came last year. So these are the two options. If you know further details, you will be able to do it. Riboflavin causes chelosis, and pyridoxine causes deficiency of this causes convulsions. So this would be the suitable option. I guess from the options given below, with doing any of these two, that is, if you know A and D, you'll be able to go ahead with the answer, and mostly people will definitely remember ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C causes scurvy. So this should narrow down your options. The next question is atomic radius of Ag is similar to option 1 copper, option 2 mercury, option 3 Au, option 4 nickel. This is a pretty easy question. Only fact you have to know is copper, silver, gold, all these are in the same group. So because as you move down the group, because of pore shielding, these two have similar size. The answer is Au. The next question is the correct order of intermolecular forces. The forces given are ion, dipole, and dipole. So a decreasing order of these forces was asked. I will give you one simple cue. Whenever there is an ion, the intermolecular forces are stronger. So ion forces are stronger than dipole ion is stronger than dipole, because dipole is really a partial charge. So ion is stronger than dipole. So this is the order of decreasing order of inter-ionic forces. The next question is, you have to arrange them in the order of their pKb values. You have to arrange in the decreasing order of their pKb values. So first of all, to arrange them in their pKb values, we have to know about their basic nature or basic character. If the Kb value is higher, it is more basic. If Kb is higher, pKb is lower. This is the data we should know. So out of all these, which is more basic? So in general, we will try to see by the availability of lone pair. So let us say this nitrogen also has a lone pair, this nitrogen also has a lone pair. Now generally people would think more plus I groups, and this nitrogen is not, lone pair is not participating in resonance, so this should be more basic. Following the same logic, this nitrogen is also basic, but this nitrogen's lone pair participate in resonance. What people tend to ignore is the lone pair on this nitrogen. What about the lone pair on this nitrogen? This is not participating in resonance. Then shouldn't this also be more basic? Let's see in terms of that. If there is a lone pair on this nitrogen, this can shift here and this double bond can shift onto this nitrogen atom. As a result, the negative charge on this nitrogen atom is increasing. So if this is plus I effect, this is plus M effect by this nitrogen's lone pair. So by that logic, the electron density on this nitrogen should increase. This should become more basic. Compare this with this one, this lone pair and this lone pair. Two nitrogens lone pair are ready to participate in resonance. As a result, this bond shifts here, so electron density increases. So it is like having two plus M groups. It is one plus M group, here only plus I groups. So the most basic is this one. The least basic is this one. Least basic. This one is most basic. So the one having most basic will have higher Kb. So this will have least pKb. This will have highest pKb. So as per the options, decreasing order of pKb is given. So by that we should choose B should be having least pKb and highest pKb should be for A. So the correct order would be B, C, A. So this is how you do this question. These are the questions that have been given out from the memory of the students who wrote the exam. The questions or the options might not be too accurate, but we can still try to understand about what is the level of the questions, how the questions are being asked. Overall, I would say the question is really simple. Most of the questions are simple, with one or two exceptions that you have seen. Many of the questions are from NCERT, and also arriving at the right answer there's a little tricky part in one or two questions. For example, I would guess people would do a little mistake on this in this particular question, or the questions of vitamins that we have seen earlier. So physical chemistry, the number of questions were not as per the expectations. So this is what about shift 1, and I'll try to keep posting about the further papers of chemistry in this.